Hi there, I'm Mike. What I have for you today is part 2 of my Phase 2 checklist. I felt like Phase 1 went on long enough, and while there's not a lot left, I wanted to split it up just to give people a break. If you haven't seen part 1, there's a link somewhere up here or definitely down in this description if you want to go watch part 1 so you can see the first half of this. This is, again, part 2. This video is going to be focused on the deluxe pack and exclusives that came out in Phase 2 that Phase 1 did not have, so it felt like a natural divide. So number 1 is maybe one of my favorite figures in the line. This is the Biker Scout and Speeder Bike, and it's amazing. For 40 bucks, it's got the full speeder bike, and the Biker Scout I think is most people's favorite trooper design. This has stood the test of time. It's one of the best trooper designs. And it comes with a speeder bike. And he comes with his little gun, which is somewhere in there. It falls out a lot. This was a fantastic figure, still is a fantastic figure, and it was well worth the price. The deluxe figures here were 40 bucks, which are usually going for like 60 now, so, you know, better times, I guess. Phase 2 packaging stuff remains. You've got the blue name, you've got the blue line up here and on the back. You also have a little blurb and those monochrome kind of black designs all around with the look drawn. I don't think I have anything else to really say about this. It's good. It's a good figure. And that is immediately followed up with one of the most mediocre / boring figures. This is Jabba the Hutt. Now, he's bigger, for sure. He's still, I think, the same price. He was 40, maybe he was 60, but I'm pretty sure he was 40, which was a lot back then. 40 seems nice now, honestly, which is sad. The big problem with this guy is he doesn't come with anything. He's just Jabba. There's no accessories or anything like that. Now, there was an exclusive version of this that I did not get. It was a San Diego Comic-Con version, and I didn't get it because, you know, I don't buy the Comic-Con versions of things. That one did come with like it's not the whole sled, but it came with like his armrest kind of thing and a little hookah thing, and then it came with a Salacious Crumb, which I'm a little sad that I don't have. I wish he would have come with something other than nothing, because that would have been really nice. He does have a little gimmick where you can pull on his arm and his mouth opens. He does have that Jurassic Park figure, like soft rubbery skin dino feel thing going on. It does have a lot of detail in the figure, which is really nice. It just kind of sucks that he doesn't come with anything. I usually use Princess Leia as an accessory for him. I have her on her legs, on her knees or whatever. It's just something I do, I guess, because that's how I display these figures. Those are the deluxe figures for 2014. 2015 saw 2 more releases, but like the rest of the figures in 2015, the last like 8 figures that came out in 2015, I never saw them in stores. I got these online. This is Han Solo and the Tauntaun. I wish they'd come out with a Luke Skywalker version of this because it would be nice to have. The Tauntaun itself is pretty okay. He doesn't have a lot of articulation. I wish he had more leg articulation, like his legs came out a little more. But he doesn't have any weird gimmicks, which is nice. Although the Han doesn't really fit on him super well, in my opinion. The Han himself is also a little weird. He comes with some decent accessories. He comes with goggles that actually come off in the package, but I have them on in the on his hat up there. He comes with his blaster. The blaster fits in his holster. He comes with the binoculars. The weird thing about this Han, though, is that he doesn't have normal wrists. His wrists swivel below the gloves, but they don't have any of this movement, which is just a weird choice, and I have no idea why Hasbro did that with just this figure and the next one, and I have no idea what they were thinking. It was good. These were 40 bucks, just like the other ones, and that's nice. And lastly, we've got the final figure. I got this at the very first Prime Day sale. I think it was July of 2015. This is the last Phase 2 figure I bought. It was the last one I needed. And this is the most fun packaging I think they've done so far. The Luke Skywalker comes packaged upside down. His lightsaber actually is in 2 pieces. The blade is on the side over here, but the actual lightsaber is on the ground right there, and that's fun. He's got a little hook on his belt for the lightsaber. He's got a holster for his blaster, you know, like he should. That's nice. His wrists do the exact same thing, and I don't know why, again, they decided to do that, where it swivels, but it swivels down here below the glove, and it has none of this movement, which is just, it's bizarre. The Wampa, though, is the star here. The Wampa is nice. My only complaint, and it's kind of a big complaint, is that the arms, this arm is fantastic. This arm has a gimmick where it comes off, so it could show like, oh, he's got lightsaber damage or whatever. I wish it didn't do that, because that means it only moves like this. It only has rotation, it doesn't move out or anything, and that kind of sucks. It's a weird limitation. I don't like that. I feel like it really does hurt the figure overall, but just standing there, the figure looks fantastic. I love the layers of sculpt they have on there. I love all the blood coming down from his mouth. I love the horns. I love the face. It's a great looking figure. It just has one huge problem that kind of brings it back a lot, and that sucks. And those are the last deluxe figures that came out in Phase 2. Those are 2015, the ones before were 2014. Now I've got some exclusive figures that came out, and these were the first exclusive figures that came out in the Black Series, other than, I guess, the one that came out in Phase 1 for San Diego Comic-Con. These were store exclusives. You can still buy them in the store. You don't have to go to a fancy convention to get them. So the first one is Boba Fett, but prototype armor Boba Fett. This was the very first Walgreens exclusive. Now, at the time, that was weird. It's kind of normal now. Everyone feels like they have Walgreens exclusives. Walgreens really been bumping up the toy game. And he's just a repaint of Boba Fett. It's the exact same figure as the normal Boba Fett, but he's all white. He does have some paint on him. He's got some shading in the figure itself. His helmet has the black and then also little dots, and then his viewfinder is silver and black. His gun, both his guns are completely solidly black. And he has a little bit of paint on his jetpack, but that's it. Very minimal paint. If I remember right, I guess Boba Fett was originally going to be like a super stormtrooper, and he was going to be white to kind of match that. And then they decided to make him a bounty hunter, and they changed up his look to give him, make him more colorful. I remember it came out in November of 2014 because I had just been dating my now fiance, my girlfriend at the time, for like a week at that point, and my tire blew on my car, and I had to go to Discount Tires to get it fixed. And there was a Walgreens right across the way, and I figured, hey, I've got to wait, I've got some time, might as well go check and see if they have that figure I've been seeing pop up online. And they did. He was just sitting on the shelf. It was just the one. And that's just kind of nice. Now the next exclusive and the last exclusive I've got is the Target exclusive. This is the first Target exclusive figure. This is the Shadow Squadron figure. Now this is, both of these are like Legends things, or at least would be considered Legends now. Maybe it wasn't back then. Maybe it was. It was like 4 years ago. Give me a break. This is basically the exact same as the Biker Scout that we got before. This is the exact same as the Sand Trooper that we got before, but they're all painted black. Or not painted black, they're all molded black. But it's like a glossy black, which is super nice. The Sand Trooper does not come with the backpack, but he does come with the normal guns. He's got the regular Stormtrooper gun and then the rifle and that big cannon thing up here. Biker Scout has the exact same accessories. I'm pretty sure this was 60 bucks. It was basically the price, maybe it was 70, but it was basically the price of this plus this. It wasn't any more. But I remember it being really hard to find. I found just this one on the shelf, and that was pretty much it. It was heat warped. The helmet on the Biker Scout was weird and kind of bent weird, so I had to fix that. And maybe that's why I saw it, because the scalper that bought the rest was like, no, that one's warped. I can't resell that. I'm just gonna go wipe Cheeto dust all over my shirt. That's the last figure I've got from the Phase 2, the exclusives / deluxes. There's one figure I don't have that was Toys R Us exclusive Cantina Showdown that had, it was Han Solo and Greedo, and they were sitting down. I think it was like 40 or 50 bucks. And I didn't buy it because I had both those figures from Phase 1 up here. And I'm not an in-the-box collector. I know I've got them in the boxes here, but I'm about to open them up and put them on the shelf, which is why I'm doing these checklists, because it's easier this way. I figured since I've got them in the box, I might as well show them off as some sort of checklist. I didn't buy that, even though it got really cheap towards the end of Phase 2 when they were kind of phasing them out, because I figured people weren't buying it because they already had those figures from Phase 1, but I don't know. I didn't buy it because I had them even when it got really cheap, and I regret that a little bit, but not really too much. Still, I think the figure that I didn't buy from Phase 2 that I still regret just a little bit is the Obi-Wan, but again, I've got him. He's right here out of the box. You'd never know if he was Phase 1 or Phase 2, so it only matters if you're looking at the boxes, and I can overlook that. So that's it. That's it for my Phase 2 checklist, both Parts 1 and Parts 2. Let me know what you thought. Let me know in the comments down below. What was your favorite? What was your least favorite? I like to know that, and I like to respond. That's fun. There's also a bunch of ways down in the downstairs area that you can help me out if you want to. You don't have to. I'm okay without it, but if you want to, that'd be cool. Like, share, subscribe, all those normal YouTube things that YouTubers say at the end of videos. It really does help for some reason. And that's it. I'll see you for Part 3, I guess, or whatever my next video is. Maybe I'll do a review. It's been a while, and I've got these figures sitting right here that would love to be reviewed. Anyways, that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye.